Welcome back to channel, guys. I want you to imagine you're standing in front of the most exciting machine on Earth. A car that doesn't just look fast. It feels fast, breathes fast, and even makes your heart beat faster just by being present. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you understand this isn't ordinary. This is a BMW high-performance sports car, a machine that bridges the divide between precision German engineering and pure visceral excitement. Before we even start the engine, take a deep breath and prepare yourself. Because what you're about to experience isn't just a car review. It's a journey into the soul of speed, craftsmanship, and automotive obsession. The first thing anyone notices with a car, this isn't just the shape or the stance. It's that presence, that intangible aura that says, this car means business. BMW has spent decades perfecting the art of the sports car. And every curve on this vehicle has a purpose. Look closely at the front fascia. The iconic kidney grills, engineered not just for style, but to feed cooling air to a monster of an engine beneath. The headlights aren't just lights. They're razor-sharp optical instruments with adaptive laser. Technology that can literally see further than traditional headlights, improving high-speed visibility and making night driving safer and more thrilling. As we move around the car, the proportions tell a story. Long hood, short rear deck, and wheels pushed to the corners for maximum track capability and lateral grip. The wheel design alone could fill an hour of conversation. Lightweight forged alloys designed to reduce, unsprung mass for sharper handling, wrapped in performance rubber that grips the pavement like glue. Beneath that elegant bodywork is a suspension system that can soften for city, cruising and stiffen for racetrack domination, all controlled seamlessly by an intelligent, driving dynamic system that anticipates your intent. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, where the real magic begins. BMW's high-performance engines are legendary. From high-revving inline-six units to turbocharged V8 monsters, these engines are masterpieces, engineered with precision tolerances, twin-scroll turbochargers that reduce lag, and direct fuel injection that atomizes every drop for maximum combustion efficiency. The result? Numbers that read like science fiction. 0 to 100 in under 3.5 seconds. Top speed electronically limited at over 155 miles per hour, and horsepower figures that flirt with 4 digits in some variants. Let that sink in. A car you could legally drive on the highway that has the performance of a serious race car. But beyond raw performance figures, what makes this machine special is how it delivers that power. Step inside the cockpit and you realize BMW didn't just build a car, they sculpted an experience. Premium leather, carbon fiber accents, and an ergonomically designed driver's seat that feels like an extension of your own body. The steering wheel isn't just a wheel, it's a communication device, sending tactile information about road, surface, and grip conditions straight to your palms. And the dashboard? A symphony of digital and analog interfaces, with crisp displays that show everything from lap times to G-forces, all while keeping your focus where it belongs, on the road or the track ahead. Let's slow things down just for a moment and talk about the history behind this machine. BMW's sport lineage is deep, decades of motorsport heritage that have flowed directly into the DNA of every performance model. From touring car championships to endurance, racing victories at tracks like the Nürburgring and Le Mans, the lessons learned on the circuit have shaped every suspension tune, every aerodynamics choice, and every engine calibration. This car is not just assembled on a factory line. It's honed by decades of competition, obsession, and relentless pursuit of the perfect driving experience. Now imagine putting your foot down. Feel that surge of acceleration as the twin turbochargers spool up and torque floods the drivetrain. Your body presses back into the seat, and every hair stands on end as the world stretches, behind you in a blur of light and sound. This isn't imagination anymore. This is the visceral reality of a high-performance BMW sports car. The transmission, whether a lightning-quick dual-clutch or an intuitive automatic, shifts with a speed that feels telepathic. almost like the car anticipates your every command. And let's talk about sound. That symphony of mechanical fury that only a finely tuned performance car can produce. The engine note is infectious. A high-frequency roar at high RPM that sends shivers down your spine, and a deep, guttural rumble at idle that tells everyone around. This machine is ready to unleash fury at a moment's notice. BMW doesn't just build engines, they build operatic instruments that make every drive feel like the crescendo of a masterpiece. Every detail inside this cabin has purpose. The seats grip you during high-speed cornering. The pedals have the perfect feedback. And the driver interface balances information and minimalism, so you're never overwhelmed. You feel connected. Every twist, every shift, every breath of the engine feels like an extension of your own body. That's the beauty of precision engineering. Let's take a moment and compare this machine to its fiercest rivals. Against cars like the Porsche 911, Audi R8, or Mercedes-AMG GT, this BMW holds its own through sheer engineering balance. While some competitors excel in straight line speed and others shine on the twisty bits, this BMW is engineered to be a true all-around performer. Fast, balanced, and with that characteristic rear-biased weight distribution that gives it a unique driving charisma. Now picture yourself on a winding mountain road, where the pavement curves like poetry written in asphalt, and every corner is a chance to feel the suspension come alive. The tires cling to the road, and the engine sing through the rev range. This machine transforms the road from a mere surface into an arena of engagement. The G-forces tick upward, your senses sharpen, and for those moments you are no longer thinking, you are driving. But true love for this car isn't just about speed and numbers. It's about the relationship you build with it every time you sit behind the wheel. It's about the early morning drives with the sun just rising, the gravel crunch beneath your tires as you discover new roads, the smiles from strangers who see you arrive. A car like this becomes part of your identity, something you remember not just for what it is, but for how it makes you feel. And as every journey must eventually wind down, imagine pulling back into your driveway. That final purr of the engine as you turn it off, the silence that follows feels almost sacred after hearing that. Symphony of mechanical engagement. You step away, look back with pride. And in that moment, you realize this machine isn't just a car. It's a companion, a passion, a story you lived. In every corner of the world, this machine has earned respect. From professional drivers pushing it to its limits on racetracks, to everyday enthusiasts who savor every mile, it appeals to people who appreciate the fusion of art and engineering. BMW has taken decades of innovation, variable valve timing, turbocharging, adaptive suspension, precision steering systems, and human-machine interface advancements, woven them together into one package that feels alive, intuitive, and exhilarating. So as we conclude this epic journey into the world of high-performance BMW engineering and passion, remember this: the true thrill of automotive excellence isn't just in the specs, horsepower, or 0 to 60 numbers. It's in the emotional connection, the exhilaration you feel when you press the accelerator, the pure joy that comes from driving something designed with intention, precision, and soul. Thank you for joining this adventure. Stay curious, stay fearless, and keep chasing the roads that make your heart race.